What's up? It's your girl, Armourie, and you are rocking with From the Yard on WSUB 106.1. And you already know we are bringing you all the vibes, okay? This is a platform that goes behind the scenes with our alumni, okay? There's nothing like hearing a story from an alumni. And today, today, I have a powerhouse joining me, okay? And just to give you a little tease of who she is, okay? She is a celebrity, okay? Let me say it again, a celebrity hairstylist, okay? The ultimate entrepreneur. She's been featured on VH1 and Det Network and so much more. And she's now doing PR. I'm telling y'all, we're working with a powerhouse. Please, without further ado, help me welcome the one, the only Miss Nay Monroe.
What's up? This your girl, Nay Monroe, and I am here on the couch with Armourie. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, glad to have you across from me. Like, oh my gosh, you look beautiful. Yes, and I see you repping Southern University just as fabulous as you are, baby.
Yes, I had to put my Southern shirt on. Like I told you earlier, I had to
look, and it came out at the right time.
Yes. But I'm happy to be here. So
when we found out that we both went to Southern on the phone,
it was like, oh girl, you sis, like you went. We both was in the financial aid line together.
Yep, yeah, literally. After, where my deferred payment at, please? Because
we both got it. Was in Seymour together. So it's
man.
Okay,
small world. What even brought you to Southern?
My parents went to Southern University. My mom and dad went to Southern University. My dad is a super jag.
Come on.
My mom's she support the school, but she's not like my dad. My dad has all the paraphernalia. He has all the shirts, the jackets, and of course he's an Omega, and he just like, oh, you're going to Southern. So let me tell you a funny story.
Okay, I'm here for it.
I actually was like, I'm not going to school. I want to do hair. I was an honors student in high school. I did a lot with Upward Bound at the time, Talent Search. I was in 4-H. I was in all the clubs.
Baby,
Beta
you've been doing this.
Yeah, I was in Beta Club. This is like high school, so I was a super honors student. But I also did my cosmetology in high school as well. So I had a conflict.
About hustler.
Yeah, I had a conflict. I couldn't be an honors student and do a trade at the same time. So I was like, Dad, I'm going to just do the trade. He was like, so you're going to drop all your honor classes my senior year. You're going to drop your honors classes to go and do hair. It's like, Daddy, listen, just hear me out. I've been doing hair since I was 11. I've been on the porch doing hair. Just let me go and get my license. So he was like, Nay, you're not doing that. You got to go to Southern. You have to go in social work. You have to go in social sciences. You can't do that. So I was like, oh, man. So then my dad was like, you going to Southern. He took me to the school.
Oh, he wasn't playing.
Yeah, he actually took me to homecoming.
Oh, he said, let me let you get a taste of this glimmer.
And my mama came with her little basket, and they actually rented out a place to do the tailgating.
I love a tailgate.
A tailgate lot.
Come on.
Baby, my daddy rolled out fish fry. Oh. He rolled out barbecue. He even bought the recliner, and he was like, this is what HBCU, this is what Southern University is all about.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, when he really introduced me to the school, I was like, Daddy. And he was like, yes, you're going to have a great time. You're going to have a great time. So in the back of my head, I'm like, I didn't see it. Let me tell you how much of an entrepreneur I am.
Okay.
I didn't see it as, oh, I'm going to school. I was on the yard like, wow, so many people I can do their hair.
Look, you was already plotting. Look, I'm already going to be doing this.
So many people I can do their hair. It's so many people hair I can do. And on Southern University campus, I said, as a senior in high school, I said, I'm going to do hair when I get here.
Wow.
So I went home. We went home. I ended up enrolling. I came back to Jaguar Preview, and it was over.
Come on.
And Jaguar Preview is like, you'll go to Jaguar. I don't know if it's still Jaguar Preview. It's when
like
all the
freshmen. Yep.
It's when all the freshmen come together. We're not officially Southern University students, but we're coming to see if this is a school that we want to come to.
Yep.
So I did Jaguar Preview, and we had a blast.
Ain't nothing like
we gotta
Jaguar
go home
preview.
now. I gotta go
Right.
home now. I was like, I did Jaguar preview too early.
It seems like the time goes fast when you out there just having
Yes.
fun. They literally set things up so you can get that full experience.
But nothing dealing with the school part. I'm like, we got pep rallies. We was having, we had to meet in the gym and learn different little chants.
Yep.
The cheerleaders.
Yep.
Then they brought us out at night and saw the band. They just showed us such great hospitality at Southern University.
Facts.
And it was the hospitality. It was the love. It was the, come on, baby, let me just help you get your registration together. It was just all of the support that I was able to receive when I got there. But I was just like, okay, I could still do hair.
Yeah,
And
look, that's in the back of your mind. That's crazy. Even you bringing up the story of your dad showing you the tailgate experience, that's what hooked me.
That's what hooks
everybody. I went to my sister's homecoming and I was like, this is Southern? Like, what?
Yes.
Ain't nothing like that fried fish, baby.
It's nothing like the fried fish, potato salad, and then it's
the gumbo during the cold season.
Yes. You go to everybody little, come here, come get something to eat. Then you have the people in the RVs, y'all hungry.
Yep.
And I mean, I would be walking around with plates.
Literally. That can last me a week if I wanted it to.
Yes.
And you know how crucial having the food for last you a week.
Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? Do you really understand how serious it is to have some food in your dorm room?
Seriously.
Or your apartment, on-campus apartment, it was like, okay, I'm going to hold this.
Wow. So you went to Southern with it on your mind. I'm going to do hair.
I saw money.
Come on.
My dad wanted me to go to school to enjoy the culture of an HBCU, but I saw money. I saw, dang, it's this many people. Golly, I could do everybody hair. At that time, I remember saying, I'm going to do all the Delta's hair. I'm going to do all the AKA's
Come
hair.
on.
And I'm going to do all the queens. Mama, who else hair I could do? I'm going to get the professors. I said that as a senior in high school. But not knowing, just eager, happy, excited, something new.
The power of words.
Yes.
Literally speaking that into existence and truly manifesting that. Like,
yes.
Okay, so boom, you at Southern. So what was it looking like?
I did everybody's hair.
Come on. You can't see us clocking it, but we clocking it right now.
Yes, we are definitely clocking it. When I got on campus, my freshman year, so it's a thing when you first get on campus.
That part.
It's like a 2-week, all-week period.
I know where you're going. Wait a minute. Okay.
And I'm like, okay, you going through the registration. Freshman year, they make it so easy.
Smooth.
You don't have to deal with anything. So it tricks you.
Yeah.
It fools you. So I'm like, oh, man, everybody fussing about a financial aid line. I'm bragging. I ain't never had to stand in no financial aid line. They had all my stuff together. I did everything at Jaguar Preview. Now, mind you, because I went to Jaguar Preview, everything was done. So when we did get on campus as freshmen, everything naturally was okay.
Breezy.
It was already together.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm on campus. Hey, my name is Nay Monroe. If you need to get your hair done here. At that time, I had...
Period. You was not playing. You did not come to play.
My business was named The Glam Girl.
Come on. Baby, and it's giving every bit of it.
So I was handing out flyers at freshman week. And there in the back, it was something called the Circle. This is when we had Jones Hall.
Yep.
We had Dunn Hall, which was it Dunn Hall? Yeah, Dunn Hall was the second cafeteria.
Yep.
And then we had Bowley Hall, and Dunn was in the middle. Baby, I would be in Dunn Hall just passing out little cards I done made and you need your hair done. I'm doing $40 sew-ins.
$40 sew-ins?
Man, $40.
$40. I will break my neck for a $40 sew-in right now.
Yes, I was doing $40 sew-in.
Baby, you was coming to get it.
And everybody was going to the hair store on Scenic Road.
Yeah. People don't know about that Scenic Road. What?
Yes.
Everything.
Scenic and Plink. It was on Scenic and Plink.
Everything.
And, either you went on a hair store on Scenic all the way down by LTK, or you went to the one on Plink Road.
Come on.
And when I tell you, they was like, Nay, I got my hair. I wasn't able to get my hair done before I left. So I was like, okay, $40.
And I bet they was just dishing it out.
They came. They came.
Baby, you already went with business in your mind.
Yeah. I should have actually just focused solely on doing business as my major, but because I was so I guess nurturing, like you take that test when you first go to school. I was so nurturing and wanted to help everybody. I ended up doing social work, which turned in later to social sciences because I wanted to play so much. So I changed my major to social science and ended up graduating with a bachelor's in science and a minor in business management.
That's powerful.
Yeah, so it was cool. At that time, it was cool. This is 07.
Baby.
This is 07.
You shutting the yard down.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an era.
You probably did my sister hair at one point.
Probably.
Because she came in 08. And she always would stay with her a quick 27-piece real quick.
Bowley Hall. I had Bowley Hall rocking.
Bowley Hall was Bowley Hall.
Then I went to Shade Hall. Remember Toddy and Shade?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
God.
Yep. Because Toddy was the all-girls dorm, right?
Yeah, and then Shade was all girls. The boys were in Jones.
You right.
Yeah, the boys were in Jones. We had so many girls on campus that the boys dorm was just Jones, and then they had White. I don't know too much about the boys. White is like in the front, I think.
Oh.
See, I don't know too much about the boys' dorms, but I think the boys were mainly in Jones, and then they had some dorms in the front. I think it was like White and Reed or something.
I think.
I was at that time. I was too scared to go visit anybody in those dorms.
Yeah,
so I don't really know the names of them.
I don't even remember them being in the front of camp. But you're actually right. Like when we're coming down, they're right there.
Yeah, the boys were in the front.
Huh?
And then around this time, 07, 08, maybe 08, 09, our on-campus apartments had just finished being built.
Yep, we thought we was grown,
but
I had to wait till my sophomore. They were saying I could only get it when I was a junior, but I was able to somehow finagle it for my sophomore year.
Yeah,
and they let me in. I was like, "Ooh, I thought I was grown."
So what I did
was, what you do, sis? What you do, sis? Spill it.
I got my mama to telling people that I needed to be in a room by myself. Because I was in Bowley Hall, man. If you could conquer Bowley Hall. Did you stay in Bowley?
I did not stay in Bowley, but the stories.
It's a different life.
Yeah, the stories that I've heard.
It's treacherous times.
Really?
So sad. It was so sad, It's, if you could survive.
If you could survive. Oh, I wish I could see her right now.
Ooh, if you could survive Bowley. No AC.
No AC in Bowley.
You got to share a bathroom. It's 6 of us. It's so sad. It was sad.
Sis.
Yeah, I said, Mama, tell him something wrong with me. I need my own room.
Sis.
I kept trying to move rooms in Bowley and nothing was working. But at that time, I'm not going to just bash Bowley because guess what?
What?
I was the queen of Bowley Hall.
Wait, so... that completely went over my radar because they did queens.
They did dorm queens. They did dorm queens. And I was so active in Bowley Hall, meaning active, I'm going to my RA and saying my AC not working. Mm-hmm. I'm going to my RA. I'm going to help. I'm going to pray with people.
Come on.
I'm going to touch people. Do you need a word?
Come on.
Do you need your hair done?
Yeah. Do you need a word in a wig? That's a word. Do you need
anything? I was always a caretaker.
Yeah.
So they actually was like, this girl is all over Bowley Hall. And then I had a bad feud with someone. And that's when I was like, I'm over Bowley Hall. I can't live here anyway. It's so hot in here. Y'all living in here with no AC and all of that. And then I was like, you know what? I came up in Bowley Hall. People came get their hair done in Bowley Hall. Mm-hmm. My money was made in Bowley Hall. Mm-hmm. So they made me the queen.
Period.
It was like, okay, Nay, you the queen of Bowley Hall. Then they had a shade queen. Then they had a toddy queen. I was like, oh my God. I'm not ever going to tell nobody I was the queen of Bowley Hall.
Look, here we are. And here we are. But the fact that you went to college with business on your mind and you were making it happen for you. You wouldn't wait for anybody.
No.
And I love that. The go-getter mentality, the attitude. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have that.
That's, that go-getter mentality comes with a lot of confidence. Mm-hmm. It comes with a lot of, you have to know who you are.
Yeah.
And I think I've been knowing who I am since I'm maybe like 12, 13.
That's amazing.
You know, you ever look at little girls and they just extra confident? They know who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know who they are. So I would tell anybody out there, if you're doing anything, know who you are in the thing that you're doing.
Ooh.
Yeah, know who you are in the thing that you're doing, and know how high you want to go with it, how far you want to go with it, and take it there. Yeah, take it all the way there.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Like literally 100%.
Like, don't hesitate. Be very confident. If you know you are in school right now at this very moment, to be a business major or be an engineer. Southern University have one of the best engineer programs, one of the best nursing programs, one of the best law programs. Like, you know, our school doesn't get enough credit, but we have some great professors. We have a great administration. Like, yeah, we go there, we party, we have a good time. But I guarantee you, everybody that came through and graduated from Southern University is highly successful.
Very.
Our homecoming is a whole bunch of celebrities.
Seriously.
You know, like entrepreneurs, celebrities, people who have started their own businesses. Our professors instilled in us a greatness. They didn't just give us the course. They didn't just tell us who we were. We didn't go to school to learn who we were. When we got to school, we knew who we were. And
That's
they
deep.
nurtured that.
Yeah.
Everybody who went to Southern knew who they were, knew their role, and our professors, our RAs, dorm administration, different administrations, SGA, they nurtured who we was.
Absolutely.
They didn't try to change us.
Absolutely.
No one on campus stopped me from doing hair. As many times as people said, they're going to stop you. Nobody stopped me.
Period. And
Because
I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't, because look at what flourished from that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, that's even just hearing you share those memories just about being on the yard. What can you say is one of your most memorable moments on the yard? Come on, like, look, I'm fixing my seat.
The yard, the entire yard is off the chain.
Facts.
You know, once you cross the hump, once you get across the
That hump, baby, with the Jaguar pencil, they painted it. They repainted it. It looks so good.
I need to go and visit. But once you cross the hump,
It's over.
Yeah, you in Jaguar land. And then
Period.
let's not say once you go to the back, because we used to call it the back. Once you get to the back and you get to the circle, so I have highlights. You know, you have the residency area, the circle. If you, I don't know if they still have the circle, if kids still go out in a circle, but the circle was tea.
Yeah, it was popping. Like after class, meet me in the circle.
Man, we would stay out there till tomorrow.
Yeah.
It was no go to sleep, you know?
Facts.
And then we got a little bougie. People started moving to 200, 300, and 400 building.
Because we was grown. We thought we was grown at that point when we got apartments.
Mind you, the apartments are right behind us. You know,
Moment 10 feet away, okay?
Okay. Wait, wasn't there a dorm behind? There's a new dorm that they had built, which was actually a boys' dorm that they built right behind Bowley Hall.
That's Jones, right?
That must be the new Jones.
I think it was
Because the old Jones was on the other side of Bowley. I can't remember. I'm on the other side of Dunn, but I can't remember. But anyways, the 200 building, 300 building, 400 building, we were selling food. They had a snack lady. We had a cold cup lady.
Come on. Ain't nothing like a cold cup lady. 50 cents.
A freeze cup, a Dixie cup, whatever they call them. It was just lit. And then one of my most memorable experiences was the circle. The student hall, the student union, you know,
be popping.
Pretty Wednesday.
Come on.
You know, oh God. Okay.
Come on.
This is how you know. Pretty Wednesday was designed for a business school.
Really?
Yeah, it was naturally designed for business majors that they would have to dress up because you're doing business. They would have to put business clothes on, a business attire.
I never knew that.
That was the original.
I never knew that.
That was years before I even got there. But it took over, and then everyone began to participate in Pretty Wednesday. So I'll never forget. It was this girl. She was so excited during Jaguar preview about Pretty Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And when we finally had our first Pretty Wednesday, she wore heels. Now,
I think that's everybody's first mistake. I think that was my mistake at one point.
Did you wear heels on campus?
Not the first time, but I thought I was grown.
You wore a stiletto on campus?
Not a stiletto. It was like a chunky heel.
Okay, yeah, a chunky heel, a little wedge.
It was still for me.
No, she wore a stiletto. You know, she had to walk the campus.
Baby, the back to the front is a hike. If you miss the bus,
is about a good 2. Oh, I forgot about the bus.
The bus, okay, that be trucking along.
You can't miss the bus.
Nope.
You need the bus to get to the front.
Absolutely.
Once you get to the front, you can pick what stop to get off on. But hills on Southern Campus,
nope.
Yeah, that's not cool.
At all.
It didn't work. That was a memorable experience. All of the pageants, all of the...
Could we talk about the pageants? I've never been to a university that has the dopest pageants like Southern has.
Every Greek had their pageant.
Yes. I think I was in one of them. I ain't know. Look.
Which one?
Okay, so I was in one where it was where the ladies were performing. So I don't know if it was for... You know how like the Kappas be hosting the pageants and then the women, they have to choose the women. So I was one of the backup dancers for one of the girls. She had bought a snake out and everything.
I think I was there.
For real?
A yellow snake. Was it a yellow snake?
Yes, it was a yellow snake.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
She had long hair.
Yeah.
And it was me and this girl in the back dancing. That night I fried my hair, first of all. Okay. I thought I was doing the most. I was flat ironing my hair. Didn't know every inch that I was flat ironing. I was burning my hair.
Yeah.
Trying to be cute. Yeah. But them pageants are something else.
Those pageants are definitely tea. Like,
yes.
You know, that was something we could do from the pageant to the parties. It was pageants. We in the pageants, we having fun, and then they would go to Seymour Gym and have a DJ there, and we would party. Yes. And the Greeks would, of course, take over the party, but that's cool. You know, we love to see the Greeks, but we had a great time. I would never. I had so much fun at Southern. I stayed 2 extra years.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Maybe 3.
It's nothing like having that feeling.
I was a super senior.
Hey, look, but you here.
I am.
You graduated.
I did.
Oh, period.
I did, and I earned every bit of that degree.
Every bit of it.
Yes.
And I know your mom and dad was proud.
Oh, wow. My dad came to graduation and yelled.
As he should.
It was so
at the top of there go my baby right there.
Yes. He was so excited. He was so happy. He was just like, yeah, that's my baby.
Come on.
For sure.
I love that. That's How would you describe the yard in your own words?
Lit.
Period.
Very lit. Super lit. Litty lit.
All the lit.
Even class was lit.
Facts.
Everything was lit. My life on campus was lit. It was an era. That was my lit era. It was so lit, and I had so much energy. I was never tired.
Come on.
I was never tired. I was tired, but I was never tired. I remember going to a party, going home, and then it's so crazy because people would still come and get their hair done. I was standing in 200 building. I used to sell plates. I was always on.
Baby,
I used to sell plates and purses.
Hustler mentality. Plates and purses. Wait, you went from pageants to parties to plates to purses. Baby, my sis went to Southern with a mission on her mind.
I used to sell purses.
Well, I'm going to have to get with you offline.
Sis. At that, I don't sell purses anymore. But it was so funny because they'll come and say, "Nay, you got a plate?" Even the guys, I have pictures of guys like, can I sit in here and eat? I'm like, I'm about to do my client hair. Man, them girls, they got hair. I'm not worrying about it. I can sit in here and eat. So they would come, the football team would come, everybody would come and sit in my house, 200 building, and eat.
Period.
In my apartment.
That's community right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I was always a caring person.
Yeah.
Always wanting to feed people.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You need anything?
Yeah.
Throwing people $5, throwing people $10.
That heart. Yeah. The heart, man.
Yeah, man, now I need $10. You got $10? Yeah, wow. I got $10. Because they knew I did hair. And then the thing about it is guys would look out for me. Mm-hmm. They would look out for me. They would bring me back $20. They would bring me back $40. I had one guy, he would bring me some money and he would tell me, hold it. And I would hold it in an envelope. Mm-hmm. And anytime he needed it, he would come and get that money out of the envelope. But he didn't know how to save his own money.
Wow.
So it was like a mama thing. Like, you know how you go to your mama, hold this? Mm-hmm. And when I need it, I come back and get it? That's how he was. And I was like, oh, my God. I used to call him brother. It's like, brother, man, sis, you got that for me? Yeah. I just need $5. I just need $10 out of my stash. $10 for what? But that helped him save.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting his car.
Wow. See, it's just amazing.
And I held all of his money, honestly.
That's
honestly.
that's powerful, because you are not only just impacting people's lives, like you're literally leaving a lasting impacting just element on everyone within yourself.
Yes.
Like who
I
was
never
that
forget that.
impactful person for you, like at Southern? Who can you say?
Ooh, it's so many. It's so many people at Southern that kept me encouraged. Mercedes turned into be one of my great friends. Crystal St. Julius, she turned into be one of my great friends. Relda. Do you remember Relda? She has the red hair.
Oh, wow.
She was so sweet to me. Yeah.
Wow.
I think she's from Monroe.
I think I was coming in and I think she was headed
she's
out.
a Delta.
But people spoke so highly
sweet.
of her.
She was so sweet. Come on, Nate. Girl, you better get to class. Girl, you better. Bridget was so sweet to me. It was a lot of the young ladies. It was a whole community of women that empowered me. Of course, my suite mates, my dorm room roommate at the time, Ebony Simpson. Nay, go to class. You could do hair later. She was from where I'm from.
Wow.
It's just I can't. Kenya was my actual queen that I did her whole court. Kenya.
Baby, that's a thing
Kenya
right
last
there.
name? I think Kenya Moore. I can't remember. Not Kenya Moore. I'm sorry. Kenya. What is Kenya's last name? I can't remember, but she was so beautiful as a queen.
Wow.
She did very well. What is Kenya's last name? She's going to get me for this. Kenya, I'm so sorry, sis. I just forgot. I'm so sorry.
But we shouting you out.
But Kenya was the queen. And I did all of her court's hair on campus.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Those girls really played a big part in my life.
Yeah.
Keep going, Nay. Keep going, sis. Don't give up, sis. Nay doing hair, y'all.
Period.
Nay running specials. Yeah. But the yard was lit. I remember going to parties on campus, off campus. We would pile up in the car, go to Fahrenheit, go to entertainment complex. The Q's got a party at entertainment complex. The Delta's gonna be there. We would go to house parties. We did so much. The Kappa's gonna be there strolling. It was just so lit.
It's a whole vibe.
Yeah, it was
A
lit.
whole vibe. Yeah.
It was very lit. Divine Nine played a big role on campus. I didn't pledge, but Divine Nine played a big role on campus because they still made you feel welcome.
Yes, absolutely.
They did very well. They do very well. And they did very well when I was in school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we are dropping gems here on From the Yard. Make sure you don't go anywhere. Stay locked in. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Support for this program comes from the Hive Houston, a creative hub and event venue offering studios, meeting rooms, and community spaces for both creators and professionals. Learn more at thehivehouston.com.
Welcome back to From the Yard on WSUB 106.1 with yours truly, Armourie. And I got my girl, my sis, okay? Miss Nay Monroe joining us.
Of course. We're
Hey,
here.
girl,
We're here.
So before the break, we were really just diving into all of the memories on the yard, man. There's nothing like being at Southern University.
Yes.
Nothing.
I love Southern. I have my SU on my chest,
Period.
I
and
wear
wearing it proudly. See, that's how you know. That's how you know.
They instill that in you. You're a Jag. And when you're a Jag for life.
That part.
And what I think is so beautiful that I went to Atlanta. I've been in LA. I've been Vegas. Everywhere I go there, I will find someone that either experienced Southern University, went to Southern University, something with Southern University.
Yeah.
And I think that is beautiful because our community isn't just in SUBR. It is everywhere.
Absolutely.
We are nationwide.
Yes.
Around the world as well. So
Come on.
I love my SU.
I love my SU too. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So how has your time at Southern shaped you to who you are today?
Well, it was times that Mayberry closed.
Mm.
Yeah, it was times that Dunn was closed.
Wow.
Yeah, it was times that I didn't have a hot plate. It was times that I had to cook those noodles in that microwave.
Yeah.
That shaped me. The grind, the hustle of having to work or do hair or what have you and still have to maintain my academics. You know, you have to make sure you finish school.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, don't start something that you can't finish.
Come on, period.
Because the minute you start stopping, you'll stop for life. So I continued on with, like, I have to finish school. Now, granted, hold on. I went in 07. I walked out in 14.
But what matters is you walked out.
Yeah, because it was I paused for a second. You know, I did pause, thinking I was grown. You know,
don't we all?
Yeah, my daddy let me think I was grown, and he stopped the money. Yeah, I'm a daddy's girl.
Come on,
and
I
when
love
my daddy stopped
girl.
the money, he was like, "Yeah, you're getting money. You said you're making a lot of money, so you got it. You'll be fine." It's like, Dad, don't do that to me. I don't have nowhere to stay. So then I had to figure out living arrangements.
Wow.
Because these are all the things that shape me. I had to figure out, I'm in the Palisades. I'm in the Palisades staying with my
Palisades over the hump, baby. Look.
I'm sleeping on my cousin's sofa in the Palisades, and you can't get caught sleeping on somebody's sofa in the Palisades because then they're going to kick the people out.
Yeah.
And then she had roommates. So then it was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So then I tried to go, oh, it's cool. I'm going to just do hair. But then I couldn't do hair in my cousin's apartment. So it was like, Daddy, I'm going back to school. He was like, I was just wait. Because if you wasn't going back to school, you would have came home. I'm originally from Jeanerette, Louisiana.
Come on.
So I would have had to come home because my daddy wasn't supplying the funds. And I was like, I love Jeanerette, but I can't go back home. I need to go and stay in school so that I can complete my course. Went back. I told the people I was coming back, figured out the financial aid thing, set out a semester, figured out the financial aid thing. And I went back and I conquered. But that semester off, I think if you are a student and you get overwhelmed mentally, I do suggest taking a semester, not a year. Do not let that year catch you, but take a semester off and go and try and work. And do whatever you need to do. But it will not be the same. The real world is going to hit you like a ton of bricks. And that's what happened. So I ran back to school where I was getting a refund check, where I get a little change. And I had clients. I had a whole setup.
Literally. A whole setup.
I had a whole financial setup. I had money. I could do anything I want, go anywhere I want. I had a car. My daddy took my car. He took everything.
Oh, baby, you was big balling on campus.
Yeah, he took that year that I wanted to be grown because I have a car and I have a job and I'm making money and I'm pulling in on campus being a student, I'm pulling in at least $600, $700 a week.
Oh, wow.
Off of at that time in the 200 building, my sew-ins was $60.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, you making money. Go ahead and get you a car. Go ahead on and take your little money, whatever you saved up, and make it work. And my dad was not having that. He was like, nah, I'm not giving you no more money. My daddy was sending me at least my little $300 every week,
Well, more power to you, because I was only getting $75 a month. I had to make every ounce of a dollar stretch, every cent, every penny.
Yes. But my dad, he was just trying to continue to encourage me to stay in school. So those $300 was an incentive. And he would send it every week or every 2 weeks. Or, if I had to wait until a month, then it was like, you'll get $500.
Oh, that's good.
I'll throw you some extra because you waited. But yeah, my daddy's my biggest cheerleader. I love my daddy so much.
That's amazing.
I love my daddy.
And I know he's so proud of you.
Ooh,
so
when
proud of you.
When he hears this, he's probably going to cry.
Oh my gosh. We got to get Pops on the couch and my Dukes on the couch, okay? Come pay the yard a visit.
Yes. But do you remember the questions?
As far as like for today?
No. The question man on campus.
No, what was the question?
I think it was like the 25 questions. You don't remember?
I don't remember that.
It was this paper that you could get in the union.
What?
You could pick it up in the union, and it have everybody's tea. It was like a tea page in person.
Shut up.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that. That's crazy. Look, give me the tea right now. Ooh. Come on, look. Ooh, what
so
a coffee
the questions on campus was almost like the tea page today. Yeah.
That's
and we
wild.
always was trying to figure out who, at my time, we was always trying to figure out who ran the questions.
And so it was anonymous?
It was anonymous.
And it was handwritten?
It was printed. They would go to the library and they would type up. So what happened was everybody would get the tea and go bring it to the question man.
And nobody knew who the question man was.
They would just share the tea. But the whole time you could be sharing it with the question man.
Oh, so it's just regular casual conversation that people think they have with each other.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know,
It's in the questions.
it's in the questions.
Yes.
Y'all.
So it was the shade room or it was the blog page, should I say. It was any blog page or any tea page, but back then on paper.
I'm flabbergasted right now.
I think it was like 25 questions, 21 questions.
We need the archive. I need to see if my name was ever in the questions before. Okay.
Listen, the questions was tea. It's still, you know what's so crazy? It still exists today.
Really?
Yeah, if you go on, it's on Facebook though. He was
Y'all,
the original
look, I'm about
blogger.
to go ahead, try to
pull it
see.
up. Let me show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now.
Please, because I'm blown right now.
It's called The Questions. And then The Questions was it was a place where you would tell everybody tea.
That reminds me of I don't know what, I think it's called Bridgerton, and they had Miss Whistleville, Miss Whoville. I don't know. I'm butchering the name, but everybody's business was in there.
I'm looking for it right now.
That's crazy.
I'm looking for it.
That is crazy.
Now.
Oh man, the questions is wild. So as you're looking for that, how I'm curious because you literally went to Southern business minded already.
Yeah.
And you did not just go to Southern business minded. You were literally executing in the business. You were making money.
I am definitely an executor.
Period.
Like, I am not the person that's going to say I'm going to do something and then don't do it. Like, it kills me if I don't do it because it's going to itch my soul.
That's
like,
deep.
you said that to yourself and you lied. You didn't even do it.
Ooh.
You didn't even do it. Why
Yeah.
you didn't do it?
Yeah. No. Baby, it did remind me of being in that room when I first met you. Was like, so what we're not finna do is procrastinate.
God.
You said we finna do it right now.
I am definitely,
we finna do it right
I'm
now.
an executor. I am.
Was there a defining moment after graduation when you realized that you were operating in your purpose and your calling?
Rose Hill Baptist Church.
Interesting.
I think it was off of Plank Road. And Rose Hill, Pastor Danny Donaldson, he was my pastor the whole time I was in school. And that church, I was always Jesus, God-fearing, love God, love Jesus, always.
Come on.
But when I got to that church, I met Miss, I forgot her name. We used to call her Miss D, but I can't remember. She was in Seymour.
Okay.
And she was one of our Jaguar preview counselors. She was one of our Jaguar preview counselors, and she would guide us into things that we would have to do to go to the next level.
Love.
So I would always go to Miss D. Hey, Miss D, can you show me this? Can you show me that? But at the time, I was looking for a church home. So she said, well, I'm going to bring you to Rose Hill. And I was like, okay, I'll go to Rose Hill. She was like, Miss Jack, I better see you in Rose Hill.
Love.
I was like, okay, I go to. So I started going to Bible study. And Pastor Danny Donaldson is the person who actually continued to encourage me through Bible study, through church, through making sure I'm there. You know, he always had a caring hand for all of the students at Southern University.
Yeah.
You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a very pivotal moment where, you know, it's one of those things when you're making a lot of money on campus, you catering to all the students, you're helping. I was helping everybody. So to answer the question about who was my major influence, it was Miss D and Pastor Danny Donaldson.
Wow.
They helped me a lot.
Wow.
Because I'm away from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the church came together and just did things for Southern University, always looked out for us and made sure we was good.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
they
And you
did.
can definitely feel how that nurturing element is just rubbing off on you in the what and how you even exude and how you show up not only for
Thank
yourself
you.
but for your clients and for people in general.
Thank
like
you.
didn't know me from a can of paint, baby. And literally I'm telling you,
this is a season where I'm listening to God. I am. I'm following what God is saying. I'm listening to him say execute.
Wow.
I'm also listening when he says stop.
Ooh.
I'm also listening when he say help.
Wow.
When he say give.
Come on.
Whatever God wants. I'm in a season, I've been through so much. I'm in a season where I want to listen to God at this age. It's been a rebellion season. Now, I had that too. But that was the season that he touched me. And you know, when you ever, your mom ever said, I'm going to touch you.
Oh yeah, that's all she needs. That's all she gotta say.
Yeah, that's it.
And give you that look.
Yeah, and get a real God.
Like, look, start talking with them.
Her
Don't
teeth.
you even think about it.
Yes. So when my mom would do that, I recognize that through the Spirit as well.
Wow.
So when you could recognize when God is chastising you, that is the time that you know that he's wanting you. He needs you.
Yeah,
but everybody don't recognize when God is chastising them. Not in a bad way, but in love. Because everything God does is in love.
I kind of want to sit right there for a second, if you don't mind. When you say people don't realize when God is chastising, then what does that look like? What could be an example? Because
it starts small.
Okay.
It starts very small. It starts from you want me to go there? Because I'm gonna definitely go there. So the kingdom is within you. Okay.
Hello.
So you can hear and you can feel you're a living being.
Yes.
You can hear and feel whether you are a believer or not. You know that God is real. There's something in you that's telling you that God is real.
Absolutely.
And He is touching your heart. He's touching your heart chamber, and He's telling you, don't do that. So I tell everybody, follow your first mind, because your second mind is going to trick you out the plans that God had in the first place. God is never second to anything.
Never.
He's never second. So why are you listening to your second mind?
Ooh.
Your first mind has a blessing over it. Your second mind may have a curse over it. But that second mind is going to persuade you to go away because it's going to look good. The second mind always comes with temptation. It always comes with some type of answer. But the first mind will lead you into provision and guidance. But it's going to require work.
Come on.
So follow your first mind, because your first mind has blessings over it. When you don't follow your first mind, then God is going to chastise you, because how dare you ask me for something and then I give you an answer and then you turn your back on me and follow your second mind, and I'm not second to anything.
Y'all, I told y'all she is a powerhouse and a prayer warrior at the same time. I'm letting you know.
I truly love Jesus.
And when you feel that passion, like it. Y'all.
Yeah. So even as students, follow your first mind.
Yeah.
Follow your first mind. Listen to your there are blessings over the first thought.
Yeah.
You understand? Long as it's in the will of God, long as it's in alignment with what God has for you, follow your first mind. It may seem hard. It may seem like we pulling and tugging, and it is going to require work, but you do not want to get chastised. Chastise mean I'm gonna whip you. You wanted your second mind? Well, this what your second mind come with, and God will let you sit there.
Ooh.
In your second mind, and guess what you're gonna say? I should have followed my first mind.
Y'all, I'm telling you, gems have been dropped, and just like she said, you gotta sit there. Y'all make sure y'all sit right there. Don't go anywhere, because when we get back, we're diving into what Nay Monroe is doing right now in its current season. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Support for this program comes from TRG Financial, helping families, professionals, and brands develop clear, coordinated plans for savings, retirement, and estate needs, bringing organization to financial uncertainty. More at trg-financial.com.
Welcome back to From the Yard on WSUB 106.1 with yours truly, Armourie, and my girl, Nay Monroe, in the building. Y'all, this episode has been so powerful. And even just you speaking about the seasons that you were in, and just oh my gosh, just how powerful God is.
God is very powerful.
Oh my goodness. So when it comes to seasons, the season that you're in now, you are on a roll. I just want to say that you're killing the game, sis.
Thank you.
And you're such an inspiration to me. So
thank you.
Tell me all about the deeds, the looks firm, baby. Everything that you can think of.
While I was in school, in my business class with Dr. Ejidi, he always said to always have multiple streams of income, right? So I was like, okay, multiple streams of income. Always make sure you're pivotal. You can pivot in any economy. I think at the time I was in school, Obama had just became president.
That was a time on the yard.
Yes. And we went crazy. And we had a lot of good times. But, of course, if you was into stocks or trading or anything of that sort, because of what was happening in the economy, they didn't know what was going to happen. So in business, they would teach us how to pivot and how to always have different, be multifaceted and have different avenues of income. Me, being the person I am,
Because period.
you know, I'm gonna make some money.
Period.
I am always going to make sometimes. If I gotta sell a plate,
What you said? Plates and purses.
if I gotta sell a plate, a purse, a wallet, you feel me? If I gotta do some hair or some socks, if I gotta sell socks, you feel me? I'm gonna make.
Something.
I'm listen. You hear me? You better make you some money.
Period.
Make you some money. Okay.
Period.
But I was always I always had an entrepreneur spirit. Let me tell you how deep this go. When I was in high school, let's go back. When I was in elementary school, I was selling candy.
Come on.
But then they
you
told me
wasn't
I couldn't
playing.
sell candy because of the candy lady. You know, you have a candy lady at school.
Everybody.
For recess.
Yes.
Okay? So then my dad would make fish plates. I would tell my friends, y'all want a fish plate? My daddy gonna have them after school. My dad didn't have fish plates after school. I made the fish plates and I sold the fish plates myself. Okay? And then just moving on through life, I was always selling something.
Wow.
Always selling something. So now today, selling hair. The name of the company is Cachet Luxury Hair.
Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
Period.
I've been with Cachet. That's my baby. I've been dealing with Cachet since 2007.
Come on.
Vamshi was my original vendor. And Vamshi was also a student teacher in Pinky Thrift Hall. I was
Really?
taking a class. We was taking body scanning class. But he knew I did hair. He was a student teacher. I would come to class always late.
Really?
And he'd be like, why you coming to class late? And I said, well, I was doing hair all night. Oh, you do hair? You know, he was an Indian guy. And I told him, Vamshi, connect me to your people in India. So I would pound Vamshi.
Baby.
I was like one of the first girls selling hair on campus.
It's the networking in you that is just blowing my mind. I'm saying.
Vamshi, shout out to Vamshi.
Come on, Vamshi
wherever
in the
you
building.
Okay. So, and I actually said Vamshi and Verbani. Verbani was another student teacher. It was a guy and a girl. They were from India. And I kept asking them, how do I get there? How do I get the connect? I need the connect. But it was a time I needed a partner. And I didn't have a partner. So I asked Vamshi to be my partner. But Vamshi couldn't be my partner because he was a student teacher. He connected me to the source. He's like, you're always asking me for this source. I am going to find someone for you. And I'm going, you know, he went on with his accent, of course.
I love that.
And I connected. And that was the pivot from glam girl to Cachet Luxury Hair.
Come on.
At
That's
that time, I
still
was selling-
thriving.
Yes. So now I'm in my own apartment senior year. I'm in my own apartment off of Greenwood Springs Road. I have my hair company booming. I'm thriving. Now I have Baton Rouge people come and get their hair done.
Because
Everybody,
people-
shout out to BR. Shout out
Come
to BR
on.
from Sherwood to Greenwell.
Come on. People be repping. I love that.
so
Because
shout out
people
to
be
BR.
repping.
So Baton Rouge, Louisiana made me.
Wow.
They supported me. Every stylist in Baton Rouge supported me. Shout out to Courtney. Everybody supported me in Baton Rouge.
That's good.
They came, they supported, they taught me things. Hey, Nay, won't you do this? Nay, won't you do that? Nay, won't you try this? Won't you try that? So I listened. I don't mind listening and I don't mind criticism. So I listened, they criticized, they helped me. Some people came, stayed, some people left. And then when I moved, it took me a year to move to Houston. The first thing I put in Houston was a Bible. I brought my Bible with me.
Wow.
My ex, shout out to Twan, he brought me to Houston and he was like, just move here. Just go ahead and move. And I said, well, all I have is my Bible. He said, well, let's go get a storage. Got the storage. I took a cardboard box, broke it down, put it in a storage, put my grandmother's Bible in that storage off of Highway 6 across from Franklin Hair School.
My
'Cause
goodness.
I went to Franklin too.
Wow.
Across from Franklin Hair School. And I told God, manifest this.
Come on.
Went back to Baton Rouge. Now, mind you, the storage is in Houston. Went back to Baton Rouge.
You got to pay on that storage too.
I did. But that Bible is what made me pay on that storage.
Come
Because I
on.
can't lose my grandmother's Bible.
Period.
So I get back to Baton Rouge. I'm like, man, I just did something real stupid. He was like, man, you taking a chance on yourself.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, I am. But that's my grandmother's Bible. What if water come? What if it rain? What if it flood? Man, we went back to Baton Rouge. I packed up all my shoes.
Period.
I brought my shoes back to Houston.
Look, one step at a time.
I packed my shoes because I had to save money. If I would have had shoes, I would have wanted to go out. So
that's smart.
If I pack my shoes and bring them to Houston, I only got a pair of tennis shoes for school to finish and graduate, and I got a pair of shoes for church.
Baby.
My clients saw this process.
You was not
so
playing.
I packed my shoes. I bought every shoe I had and put it in a storage. Now I have a box I could put my Bible in. So I came to Houston like once a month for a whole year, and I started moving things here. By the time it was time to graduate, May 9th, 2014, my parents came and was like, where's all your furniture? I was like, it's all in Houston. Mama cried. She was like, you didn't tell me you was moving to Houston. I said, I have to. I said, my business is going to thrive in Houston. Baton Rouge made me, but my business is going to thrive in Houston. Everything I need is in Houston.
Wow.
I had a dream about it. Came to Houston, went viral. A million views on one of my hair styles. Then it started going 586 views, 300 and something views. Like I started going viral. I met up with Joe Casso, the stylist. I don't know if you know Joe Casso. Shout out to Joe.
Come on.
He always been my brother since I got here. He was like, keep going. Kept going. But I was pivoting every moment. Bringing hair, selling hair, still selling purses, still, pushing and grinding.
Yes.
Okay. In Houston now. After all of that, now I am currently, after I've done so much hair and everything, I'm currently doing J. The Lux Firm, which is my PR company.
Come on,
I made so many connects with so many people over time that now it was time for me to have a way to give back to them. And it was to help them go to the next level in their business, because that's what they did for me.
That's powerful.
Yeah. And that was the way I could have actually done it. It was impossible for me to do it without practicing and doing PR. It would just be, come on, let's go try this, let's go try that. But now that I have a whole bunch of friends that's in PR, shout out to Amber Baylor.
Come on,
shout
Amber.
out to, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alexis Fly. Those ladies really put a seed in me, and God is going to forever bless them, because they didn't even realize that I was already doing this, but they welcomed me.
Wow.
They took me under their wings. They showed me things. They criticized. They gave me what I needed. They, hey, Nay, try this. Hey, Nay, try that. And it blew up.
Yeah.
Now I'm with Debt Network.
Period.
I do PR for a couple different companies, and we just had one of the biggest J. The Lux Firm.
Come
shout out to my new company.
Give them the shout out.
Gave the biggest red carpet at Debt Network Beauty on the Block event.
Oh, wow.
And starring Jania Michelle.
Period.
And you guys follow Debt Network at Debt Network, and you'll see it went up.
I'm excited.
Shout out to Ebony. Shout out to Floyd. Thank y'all for the opportunity. It was just, it's one of those things. That's when you follow God.
Ooh.
All things fall in alignment.
Come
and
on.
then everybody that receive you are blessed because they received what God brought to them.
That's deep.
Yeah. So
That's deep.
it was good. I mean, I'm here now. Nay Monroe, PR,
Period.
media liaison. I'm going to the top. I don't look back. I'm not looking back.
Period.
Cachet Luxury Hair, going to the top. This is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. This is where I'm going. It's never a no.
Yeah. No,
It's always a yes. My life is a yes. Okay?
What? Yes and what? Amen.
Amen.
Oh,
My life is a yes. The fact that
I
I'm
never
living.
heard that before. I like that. My
I'm
life
living.
is a yes.
Yeah, I'm living.
But, ooh.
Nothing wrong with me. I got working parts. Nothing about me say no.
Come on.
My life is a yes.
Girl.
So everything I operate in is a yes. And if I get a no, that's just not that person's season. But it's still my season to do what I need to do, because that's my first mind.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep. Nah, that's deep. Now, as we come to a close on From the Yard, I always like to ask, if you could leave a jag gem for those, whether they may be in school, whether they may be out of school or aspiring to go to Southern, or maybe that, you never know, that next hairstylist that may be at Southern, what jag gem would you leave with them? You're
a Jaguar. You walked the campus. You saw plenty things on campus. Keep going. Why would you give up now? We already went through financial aid line, baby.
Period.
We've already did the lines. We've already did everything else. Keep going. It's no failure unless you say yes to failure. Your life is a yes. So make sure everything you say yes to is in line with your yes.
Dropping gems, dropping gems, dropping gems. Please let everybody know where they can connect with you and find out more about Nay Monroe. The firm that you have and all of the things, baby.
Okay, so I am on Instagram at _ Nay, Nay Monroe, Monroe. And J.The Firm is also on Instagram as _ the LUXE firm, FIRM. And that's where you can find me. And of course, on my website, www.cashshaylux.com.